The third situation when we might need a memo is when we're establishing a double entry accounting system for an existing business. So that sounds very confusing. What's all that about? Well, probably the easiest way to remember it is in year 11 accounting, we did single entry accounting. So what is that? That is where transactions occurred. We put them in journals, and last year we did cash receipts journal, cash payments journal, the sales journal, and the purchases journal. And then we made the financial reports, which was the balance sheet, the income statement, and the cash flow statement. Whereas in year 12, you're doing double entry accounting. So what does that mean? That means, well, the transactions happen. You record them in journals. We're just doing the general journal this year, but we still would use these other journals in reality. But instead of preparing financial reports, we've kind of got an extra step. We're putting them in ledgers, all these transactions. So we need to create what was called the general ledger, and it had all these ledger accounts, the T accounts in them. And then once we've done that, we then prepare our financial report. So it's very similar. It's just kind of got an extra step. So I guess you could say with single entry accounting, things are entered once. Whereas with double entry accounting, things are entered twice. So we've got the journals, but also the ledgers. So that's not actually why it's called double entry accounting, but that's probably the easiest way to sort of talk about what this entry now is and why we're doing it. We're going from this system where things were entered once to this system, double entry accounting, where things were entered twice. So to do that, we're going to need what's called a commencing entry. What is that? This is an entry in the general journal to convert the accounting system of the business from a single entry system, so over here, and that doesn't have a general ledger, so no ledgers there. And we're going to convert it to the double entry system here, which is the exact same. We've just got this extra step here called recording in ledgers. So essentially, the commencing entry that we're going to need to do is to create the general ledger and all those T accounts.